it's raining again, so what can you do while it's raining and you can't get out metal detecting? The answer, clean up your silvers. Now, sometimes we're lucky enough to find silvers that come out, you know, pretty clean. You just give them a bit of a wash and they're nice. Sometimes they come out a bit white. Sometimes they come out a bit black and they're a bit more difficult. And sometimes they come out on a full-on crud like this one, which for some people would find actually impossible to clean up. So I'm going to show you how to clean up the worst sort of cruddy coin that I've had for ages and see if we can get it back to bling ding. Now before we start, I would just like to point out a couple of things about cleaning up silver coins, because there's a lot of people will, you know, you'll show them your coin and go, oh, you've ruined that. Now, I have to say this and feel quite strong on this point, that to clean up silver coins, there needs to be two things going on. One, you need to understand a little bit about the coin that you're cleaning. And two, no, that's it, just understand the coin that you're cleaning. For example, if you're finding a coin that's maybe 1800 George III upwards to modern day, and it's worn, so you can't see one side, or it's got a dint in it, or big scratches in it, or whatever, just do what you like with it. It's got absolutely no value at all, apart from the historical value and the fact that you love it because you found it. Do what you like with it, because it's not going to ruin it, honestly. The only other thing is that this is why you need to understand your coins, is if you found something a bit older. For example, the other day I found a fantastic Charles II 1666 shilling. Now, under no circumstances, even though it was worn, would I clean that up. I just more or less left it as it was, give it a quick wash with water, that's it. Because I understand that coin is a lot older, it's a lot rarer, you know, probably still not a good enough condition for coin collectors to buy, but to me, you know, it's something you wouldn't touch. The same as you wouldn't touch a hammered coin, you know, definitely do not clean those up, just give them a bit of a wash with soapy water. And Roman coins, Roman silver, anything like that, don't touch it, just leave that as it is. But if it's something newish, you know, 1800 new upwards, and it's worn, just do what you like with it. For today's clean-up, you only need two things. You need some tin foil, or if you're in America, aluminum, and you also need some bicarbonate of soda, that's it, and a pan. So you're going to fold up your tin foil and make a little boat with it. Okay, so I've probably used too much here. I've used too much, but I want some nice little sturdy sides. There's my little tin foil boat, and in that I'm going to put my coin, and I'm going to put in bicarbonate of soda. Might be a little bit much that, but it doesn't really matter. So once it's bubbling away, put your little boat on the water. Boat on the water. I always put a little bit of water in the boat as well, and when you'll see it start bubbling. You can add a bit more if you like. Right, it's been in about 10 minutes that, so I'm going to leave the pan on because I think it's going to need another go, but I'm just going to give it now its first rub. So when it first comes out, it's still going to look pretty cruddy. So the next thing we're going to use is Silvo. You can get this from Asda. It's not very dear. It's only about £2. It's like it's just like a soft wadding. It's just soft. So I'm going to put it on the lid, and I'm going to give it a bit of elbow grease. Already you can see a bit coming off. Oh, it's doing a goodness, I tell you what, It's coming up, you can see already. You can see already how it's coming up. Now I'd rubbed that with Silvo before the boil and nothing was happening to it at all. Blimey, I'm even quite impressed myself with this one. I thought it was going to have to be a 3 boiler. Sometimes you do it and a bit comes off and it needs to go back in the boil again. So you can see already all that black's come off. There's the back still, and there's the front. It's coming off all right, that. So the back was worse. I'll see if I couldn't even see the date on this or the flowers or anything. Come on, CRUD, come off. So all it is then, is just get some tissue paper, give it a nice rub with your finger. The best bit, this. Ooh. And there you go, cleaned up, and I can actually see everything on there now. So the 6 is a bit worn. I can see it now, all the date and everything. It's 1855, and there's a head. So it's gone from CRUD to good, and that's how you do it. Now there is other methods that you can do, and there's some composite pencils out there that have got a lot of products with them, and they've got this new like silver buffing stuff with them. So I'm going to clean up another silver with them pencils to see if I can get as good effect as this. So there you go. Next time you're struggling with a dirty silver, just give it the bling effect. Bing bing. So to be a good silver cleaner, you need to A, know what the coin is, what you're cleaning, and B, to the people that tell you that they've ruined the value on a worn modern coin, I think you just make yourself look a twonk. Goodbye. Thanks for watching my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe. If you want to follow me on social media, you'll find me on Facebook, on Digger Dawn Facebook group. You'll find me on Instagram at Digger Dawn. And there's my little head, just press that and subscribe and you won't miss any videos. So thank you very much. See you soon.